The old year has but minutes to go. The new one is fast approaching. A time to reflect on the past and look forward to the future. 2014 is a big year for Scotland, and I, Charles Young, firmly believe that Scotland's future is better together. That's why in 2014 I'll be voting for Rangers to get back into the Premier League.
And here we are outside the panda enclosure at Edinburgh Zoo, where the world waits to discover if Tian Tian is pregnant. And the authorities, trying to help matters along, have sent in their own expert on impregnation.
Job done. I tell you, it's not the worst night I've ever spent.
So, gentlemen, it's time once again to select the new chairman of Rangers. Are you ready?
Isn't retirement wonderful? You have time for yourself to relax and reflect on all your personal and professional achievements. Or the number of times you got it right up Liverpool. But now is also the time to get your affairs in order. Think about how much you're going to leave your loved ones. Perhaps hee-haw. Or perhaps you want to bump it on to a lump sum for your spouse. She can spend it on your funeral purvey, or just treat herself to a cruise. Now she's finally got shot of you. Invest in Fergie's over 50 cover plan. And now's the time to do it. While you've still got all your marbles, you're not wearing a nappy, and you can take your dinner without sucking it through a straw. Do it today and receive this free, complimentary pen set. It's perfect for Sudoku, picking the wax out your ears, or simply writing letters of complaint to national newspapers. Once you receive your form, you'll enter our free prize draw to win this exclusive retirement stairlift. Reminds me of Wayne Rooney's coupon. It's big, it's ugly, and grannies like to sit in it.
You're watching Pointless. Now, the answer to the question was Heart of Midlothian FC. Now, does that get no points? Are Hearts pointless? Let's find out. Wow, never seen that on Pointless before. Heart of Midlothian dropped to minus 15 points. Wow.
Neil Lennon, how do you react to reports that two Celtic fans climbed the Duke of Wellington and placed a traffic cone on the statue's head?
I think the statue must have provoked them.
Word up, Charlie, dude. Celtic made the group section of the Champions League. I hate to say it, mate, the bile is literally bubbling in my gullet, but well done to the Hoops. Whenever I hear that Champions League music, James, my arms are covered in goose fat. Celtic done it roundabout ways vis-a-vis your Belfasts, your Elfsborgs, and your shark-tail Parahandis. Places where sheeps were having their throats slit. But fair play, they got to Europe's creme de la crêpe. Now, Charlie, Sea Dog, onto the group itself, Group H. H for ha-ha, you're humped. In fairness, two folk who like slagging Celtic, the results were pure stinking, right, mate? James, there's no point crying over split milk. The Champions League is yesterday's chips. Domestically, Celtic need to put their chin back in their horse. And when you compare Celtic with the rest, There is a major MILF between them. Profound stuff, C-bomb. Profound stuff.
Am I aware of the big vote for independence? Aye. Is it important for Scotland's future? Aye. Will I be voting? Aye. Will I vote aye? Don't know.
The Leader of the Opposition, Mrs Johann Lamont.
Right, thanks.
I'll use SMPs. What is this? So it is. Does your leader half, the First Minister, think he is the pure game? Stoating about while scared loudly with the referenduming? Vote for the independence? What is the independence? What will it mean? Nobody knows. How comes this? Shouldn't the First Minister be telling us what we is actually voting for? Instead of us having to do the vote, then us finding out what we is actually voting for after we has voted. Right, I'm right. Oh, no danger.
That is just scaremongering. But look, the superb white paper has been published, and I'm here to answer questions, so please, can I have some?
Right then, I will ask the questions, so I will. And I will start by asking of the First Minister, in this new independent Scotland, what will the currency be? The euro? The pound?
Neither. Our currency will be what has sustained the Scottish economy for years. The ginger bottle.
What about the defence and that? What about the Nations United and the NATOs and that? In the event of any global soapy bubble, will we still be looking to them for honours?
We will be going alone and scrapping Trident. The people of Scotland don't need nuclear weapons to defend themselves when we have the traditional half brick and the Stanley knife.
Okay, right, okay. One last question. What are you going to do when the oil runs out?
I'll just switch to oven chips.
How will I be voting in the independence referendum? Guilty.
Well, the day after Andy Murray won the Wimbledon, I went out, bought a tennis racket.
And 6 months on, are you still using it?
Oh, aye, because it's great for making chips.
Well, see, to be the St Mirren manager when the St Mirren team win a major thing, it's like a dream come true for Daniel Lennon. In fact, it's even better than that. It's like something you'd only imagine in a dream when you're sleeping, actually happening in real life when you know. Oh, I might have known. The Rangers game.
Turn it off.
No. Turn it up. More. 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 You hear that? I'm sure I can hear Sectarian singing.
I need to. I'm offended.
I'm shocked.
I'm switching it off.
No, keep it on. That's scandalous.
Shocking.
It's outrageous.
And can we have our next contestant, please? Can I have your name, please?
Hunter Crawford III.
And your specialist subject?
The glory that is the mighty Glasgow Rangers, 1872, now then forever, we are a people.
Hunter Crawford III, on the subject of the glory that is the mighty Glasgow Rangers, 1872, now then forever, we are the people. Your time starts now. What is generally recognised as the greatest club football competition in the world?
The Ramsden's Cup.
Correct. What was the name of the ship that Deacon Blue sang about that sums up Rangers?
Dignity.
Correct. Complete the sequence. Administration, liquidation.
Still the same club.
Correct. Who said the club I sweated blood, sweat and tears for is dead?
Big Goffy, Richard Gough, some man.
Correct. Who said I wish the new Rangers Football Club every good fortune?
Walter Smith.
Correct. Who said John McClelland, who was the chairman of the old club, some people will tell you, the club that died?
Jim Spence, an absolute disgrace.
Correct. The Rangers Football Club was launched as a business in 2012. When did they win their first trophy?
1891.
Correct. Which Rangers chairman did Ali McCoist describe as a superb appointment? He's a great guy and I get on brilliant with him.
All of them.
Correct. Name a so-called comedian with minging patter and rotten jokes.
Peter Law.
Who did... I've started, so I'll finish.
Finished? Whoa, we were never finished. We go on. Rangers now, Rangers then, Rangers forever.
I'm sorry, but your time is up.
You cut me off. That's censorship against Rangers. Boycott Mastermind. We don't do walking away. I'm out of here.
So, Charlie, the Scottish Government have published their white paper outlining what an independent Scotland could look like. Has it convinced you?
Well, Jim, whether or not you agree with what they're trying to do, I think it is our constitutional duty to read it. The first thing that caught my eye was that if we became independent, Scotland is going to keep the pound. Now, I'm no economist, but surely we're going to need a lot more money than that.
Well, I've been living down here in London for 10 years now, but I'm as patriotic as the next guy. I love Scotland. Okay, I know it's a dump, but it's a great dump. It's my dump. And what about independence? Well, I don't really see the point. I mean, how would we cope? All the money and the opportunities are down here, aren't they? Big issue, mate. Big issue. Hey, a big issue.
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem.
It's the smash hit duet of the season from the King and our very own Subo. Just one of the songs featured on Elvis Presley's brand new album of Scottish duets, featuring Jimmy Calderwood.
Bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting wild as a bug. I'm in love. Emotions up and home. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The Proclaimer.
Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Some Celtic fans on tour in Holland.
Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block. Dance to the jailhouse rock. Oh yeah, now here we go, boys.
Elvis Presley's Scottish duets out now.
Messieurs, UEFA are in agreement. Vive la défense. We sell the Champions League TV rights for £897 million. So this phone call to BT Sport could change the destiny of football.
This is BT Sport.
Bonjour, this is Michel Platini from UEFA. Let's do it.
I'm sorry, all our operators are busy right now, but if you would like to hold, we will be with you shortly.
700 years ago today, the greatest event in the history of Scotland took place. No, not the first episode of Taggart. The event of which I speak took place right here, by this burn known as the Bannock. A place forever known from that day hence to this day whence as the burn of the Bannock or Bannockburn. Then it was a battlefield. Now it's a major drama docu-soap reconstruction serial. Bannockburn, starring Gordon Strachan as Robert the Bruce. Am I ready to do battle for a noble cause? Aye. Having said that, I'll put a ken on England just in case. We tip free in black. Bannockburn, the land by the burn of the Bannock, where water flowed o'er dry stane and discarded pram. Bannockburn, forever linked to an epic time, 1314, which is about 1:15.
Come on now, kids, into bed. That's it, quick as you can. Marvellous. Superb. That's it. Oh, where was I? Grandpa Alex turned to Roy Keane and he said, "Who you looking at, you dick?" Before giving the hairdryer treatment to a great-faced wee nyaff.
I think it's time for us to go to sleep now, please.
No, but Matt watch it, isn't he?
Welcome back to Soccer Saturday. First it was 1-0, then it was 1-1, then it was 2-1, then 3-1, then 3-2. What's the score now, Jamie Carragher?
Well, it's still nothing each, Jeff. You know, it's a real tugger, this one. Chesney's having a mare, Koscielny's having a mare, Mertesecond's having a mare, and Frimpong's having a stinker.
And what's the crowd like, Jamie?
Have to say, Jeff, you know, they've gone so quiet. You know, you can hear the players and the management team shouting at each other. But I can't make out what they're saying because I think they're speaking English.
They're the two words every football fan in Scotland dreads. International weekend. Will that change after the referendum, Graham Souness?
To be fair, Jeff, we only dreaded international weekends when Scotland were playing badly. And that isn't the case now that Gordon Strachan has come in and done almost as good a job as I would have.
Back to the action. It's all about expression. So what about your expression? Do you have more than one X Factor winner, James Arthur? Do you want to come back in there, James? James on the ball as always. We'll be right back after the break.
Commonwealth Games tickets. Have you got yours?
I managed to get tickets for the table tennis. It's just like real tennis, only on a much smaller scale, so I'll be taking this. Come on, Boris Scotland.
The triathlon? No, I'm sorry. There's no way you should get a medal just for trying.
Will I be watching the Commonwealth Games? Aye, might as well, seeing as Scotland have the summer off.
The Commonwealth Games in Glasgow is a big thing. It's like the whole of the Commonwealth getting together for some games in Glasgow. Daniel Lennon is taking his players to the netball, which will be educational for them because it involves two things they struggle putting together: net and ball.
Oh yes, I've got my ticket for the rhythmic gymnastics. I'll be doing the front shouting, "Mona hoops!"
The Virgin Islands? Where are they staying?
Well, it's been marvellous for everyone at the club to have Partick Thistle back in the big time. Crowds are up due to various ticketing initiatives for Jags fans. We have a season ticket gate, discounts for OAPs, under-16s go free, student concessions, and of course our extremely popular unemployed actors gate.
2014 is going to be a massive year for Scottish golf, Charlie, with the Ryder Cup being held at Gleneagles. Without a shadow of a doubt, Jim. The Ryder Cup is the skidmark event in the golfing calendar, and Scotland has been picked to be the ghost country. It really is a special event that has us all glued to the edges of our TVs every time it's played, and it seems to have that indefensible something that you just can't put your finger on. Maybe it's because it's bisexual and is only held every second year.
As part of the thrust to eradicate time being wasted in games, the SFA has come up with this. Yellow cards pre-printed with the names Ian Black and Scott Brown.
Are you a First Minister? Do you have trouble keeping track of everything? Well, why not get yourself the Alex Salmond handbag? It's the indispensable item for the busy First Minister on the go. Loads of room to store random crowd-pleasing policies that can be pulled out the bag at the drop of an opinion poll. Strong handles able to withstand any number of swings at David Cameron during a live TV debate, if he's ever brave enough to agree to one. A comfy wee pocket for Nicola Sturgeon. And don't forget the secret inside pocket. Big enough to store that spur-of-the-moment brass neck saltire. The Alex Salmond handbag. Perfect for all occasions. And if the independence referendum is a no, you can pack up all your gear into it and bugger off.
We're rapidly heading towards the transfer deadline day deadline, when the transfer window slams shut. And let me tell you, mates, hot me back. Some of the names coming and going so far. Mesut Ozil, decent player, but what a coupon. He looks like one of the aquamphibians at a stingray. And Gareth Bale, you're in 250 grand a week, mate. Why the long face? Oh, some news coming in. Thank you, Lauren. Willian, 40 million. Shirley, 28 million. Fernandinho, 28 million. Navas, 20 million. Negredo, 32 million. And Cammy Bell, free transfer. Thanks, Chris. Some more news just in. And what about this? Biggest move of the entire window. Get this. Ali McCoist has walked from Greggs to KFC. Three-way fight for Derek Riordan between Alloa, Arbroath and job seekers. Brucey is staying with Strictly. Nice to see that nice. Now, just to be clear, remember, after the window closes, you can still sign for a club if you're a free agent or, as I prefer to call them, a Diddy.
Next contestant, please. Your name, please.
Declan Henrik Carfin McHoop, Parkhead Ultra, founder member of the Emerald Squad, tireless campaigner for truth and justice.
Occupation.
Unemployed.
And your specialist subject?
The Celic, the Thunder.
Your questions on the Celic, the Thunder, start now. What constitutes a right cracking atmosphere, pure brilliant noise up and fun environment for other spectators at a Celic game?
This. Hey! Come on, you boys in green! Come on, you boys in green! You got a problem with that?
Correct.
Yes. Yes, that's what I want. Yes, I understand that. Uh-huh. That's the account. Yeah, thank you.
Brilliant, Dad! You got my Monarch season ticket cancelled!
Cheering up your wee boy. Priceless.
New to Netflix. Groundbreaking, hard-hitting drama. Let's get cooking. The heat is rising. The product is hot.
Go, go, go!
And out there, they just can't get enough. Who wants a special pie? Set on the terraces of Glebe Park. Don't miss. Breaking Bad.
See, the SPFL have signed a deal to show 58 games in China. With their record in human rights, have those poor people not suffered enough?
We firmly believe that you cannot beat a bit of experience. That's why at this hardware centre, we have a deliberate policy of hiring from the ranks of the retired. We feel that they offer a unique service and advice due to their knowledge and understanding.
A dwell? I'll give you a dwell. Run up and do this passageway now. On you go. Get a shift on. Beyond the pale. There it is. A nice shade of purple. Well, take a pick. Who are you calling it to? Go on, beat it. Self-tapping screws. I'm sorry, pal. Can't help you there. That's one for Giggsy.
And now, as only an excuse and 2013 draws to a close, Scottish football pays tribute to those no longer with us. Pat Finn, Vladimir Romanov, normal football boots that earny in weird luminous colours, a losing Scotland team, Charles Green, Craig White, and Fraser Forster. Trust me, mates, he's off.
Yes, correctamundo. The Frankie boy has signed up for the OAE Harmony. I'm on the internet and on the sniff. Cause, let's be honest, getting a lumber online is for normal folk now. It's no longer the preserve of Zoomers and Munters. The site asked if I was prepared to
fill in a few boxes. I says filling boxes is a speciality. It's all done online, so you can totally date in the scud. It's extremely comprehensive. You can find friendship, companionship, love, marriage, or just right good rampant, no strings, full on, always nookie. I registered because I'm looking for that special someone. But I'd also consider a multiple Groupon booking. OEE Harmony. Just click to Nick. And if you're watching, Nigella, I hear you're in the sniff too.
Oh, Quick Boom is right. These things are brilliant.